Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Randy's Advice with me, Randy Prizzle. How are you guys all doing out there? Yes, I'm here to give advice to another poor sod out there who has some problems that I could probably be able to help them with. So let's get on to what this poor sod has to say this week. But before that, if you're feeling this episode or any of the previous episodes on this channel, you know what to do below. Now let's get into this and find out what this poor sod has to say. I'm currently living in my office as I've become homeless due to family dispute. And basically he just says, does anyone have any advice to make it more homely, or advice on what I can buy to help me in this period, or just any advice in general? Well, I just think, number one, you haven't really said what the whole situation is. You should have dug a little deeper, like Miss Dynamite's album, but you haven't done that. So I can basically go as vague as possible here and just say, number one, if you have kids, don't take it out on the children, because that's one thing you shouldn't be doing in a family dispute. If it's just with the wife, if she's cheated on you, number one, get a divorce. Cool, you've moved out, you don't have somewhere to stay, you're living in your office, decorate it, make it look nice, make it look pretty. As long as probably your bosses don't find out that you're living in your office, then you probably are all good. Let's find another scenario here. Another scenario is you probably have been cheating on your wife. I'm just suspecting that you may be a man. You could be a woman. If you're a woman, you may be cheating on your husband or your girlfriend or whatever your preference is. I would just say, number one, you fuck about and found out. That's all I can say on that one. Because listen, if you've done the cheating, be prepared to get the consequences. Because obviously, you could have been caught on the cheaters program. You know what I mean? Michael Greco coming to your house and everything. You know what I mean? Shine the light in your face. What do you think you're doing? You think you're good just cheating on her like that? You think that's the right thing you did? It's stupid idiot. All of them, man, just coming down there and just literally telling you off, shining lights in your face and everything. So you avoided that, which is great. You had no lights are blinding your eyes, so you're fine. I would say, if it's a situation that can be fixable, fix it. Like the Coldplay song, I will try to fix you. Just fix it. As I said, if you have kids involved, fix it. If it's obviously she's cheating on you or he's cheating on you, don't go there. Don't go there. Just dump it, move on. Stay in your office as long as possible. Listen, we've seen what's his name, Tom Hanks, in that film where he stayed in an airport for how many years? If he's done that, then you probably can stay in your office for how many years without being caught. You just have to be very careful when you're showering. Just make sure that no one's around when you're showering. Someone doesn't catch you, you know what I mean, with a bath towel and something. So you have to be very, very extra careful with that. But as I said, if you own the office, if that's your business, then you're the CEO. If they catch you butt naked walking down the hallway, it is what it is. Just tell them, listen, don't look anymore, you're fired. As simple as that. Just go about your own business. So you can do what you want. You tell them you're here to do a job. Don't worry about me. I'm doing what I need to do. You do what you need to do. So there could be many scenarios to this. But as I said, if it's a standard thing where you probably are living with your parents or something, you know, I understand family disputes can happen. And if you're a young person, then I would say you probably need to move out and find yourself a place of your own. With that money you probably have working in that office, it's probably best to now try to start and find somewhere. If you ain't earning enough, just try and grind some more until you eventually do and find a place to live, you know. But if kids are involved, as I said, try to work it out for the kids' sake. So I'm trying to Bryden. What's Bryden? I'm trying to brighten the horizon. That's what I meant to say, not Bryden. I don't know what Bryden is. Weird mix of names there. But anyways, excuse my brain. As I said, work has been a bit long today. So coming from work to giving this person some work. But that's my general advice. And that's all I really have to say. So if you have any more advice or you want me to give you advice on anything, you could send it, post it below, and I could be able to try and fix it if possible, in the best possible way I can. If I can't, then you're probably just going to get bantered. It is what it is. But that's it for this episode of Randy's Advice. Till next time, sod off. Go on, sod off. Yeah! You want some? Yeah! I've had enough. Yeah!